I'm glad you're safe. Those of you who are. For Jamie Curtis's son, thank you. Thank you for everything. You're my favorite person on the planet. Always. Thank you for verifying the situation. You didn't have to do that, and you did. And I know it took incredible risk, and you had to be brave to contact me after what your mom did. You had to be brave to make an account and to contact with me and to go against your mom's wishes, to tell me what she was doing with your dad and the things she said to your dad. Thank you for verifying that your dad didn't care what you had to say. I will always care what you have to say. I will always care, no matter what. And I love you. To Amy Kingery's kids, the two that Rihanna had in Wyoming, I'm glad they got you to a safe foster home. I told you I'd try. I told you I would. I told you I was gonna, and I did, didn't I? I told you I had your back, and didn't I have your back? Absolutely. I'm glad you're in a safe foster home. I'm glad it's a good one. I know the one that you guys were in before was horrible, and I was so afraid when I made those calls that you were going to get a horrible foster home. But Josh told me that you guys... Oh, by the way, I busted him committing a bunch of crimes and admitting to a bunch of crimes, so... Yeah. That's on my YouTube, so people can go back and they can go after Joshua Rayborn for you guys. If that's what you want. And I'll be there every step of the way. Well, I can't be. I can't be there every step of the way, but I'll do my best to work with the FBI and get the information that I have. I didn't post everything on YouTube, and there's a lot of stuff. But Joshua Rayborn won't be able to hurt you anymore. He won't be able to hurt other people either. And to the youngest of the two, I know that you thought I was going to be on Rihanna's side because she was my friend for over 20 years. Because I knew her since she was a kid. But I told you guys come first, and I meant it. To Zach Richmond's... No, I didn't do anything wrong to them. I didn't have any interaction with them either. For Sally Treon's daughter, I'm sorry, I did try. When that lady dragged you through the house and kicked you in the face, I called Miss Jerry and I let her know. I'm sorry that I left you with those people. I'm sorry I left with that unresolved. I tried as hard as I could. I'm sure you guys probably heard about Jeannie's son dying. God, I hope you're in a safe place, but I don't know if you are. To Dallas's kids, I tried my best. I helped out your dad as much as I could and your mom as much as I could, and we kept and maintained the rule of the children come first. But they didn't care about other people's children, and they were selfish, and they did selfish things because they were angry, and that's not your fault. Um, Brittany, I'm sorry that I used your situation to show I was telling the truth. I don't like Mark Richmond at all. I was hospitable with him in person. I didn't try to kill him. I didn't try to hack him into pieces. I didn't scream or berate him. I knew I was in a subservient position being in Dallas's house. And I'm sorry that I spoke up about your trauma to show the things that were going on. But you know, just like when Natalie Bollinger disappeared, when you disappeared, I busted my ass to help find you. Just like when Alicia Bollinger disappeared 3 different times. Brittany, you have always been wonderful to me. The one situation where you and I had a major issue about, what was it, a year or 2 ago? With the father of your kids, you know, that guy was an asshole to me, and I didn't know he was the father of your kids. That doesn't make what he did okay. And it's not your fault he did that, and it's not your fault that he tried to manipulate it the way that he did when he was telling you that stuff. When I sent you the evidence that I was telling the truth, you know, I'm glad that you accepted it instead of just pretending that that's not what happened. I know people in your family gave up on you, and that's not okay. You're absolutely not a lost cause. Just without a family, you're at a much higher risk for being victimized. Even as an adult, like, my God, why won't somebody do something to put a stop to it? There are many more victims to say that to, but I am too exhausted to stay conscious. I'm gonna try to go to sleep. Well, that's an SUV, and I can't tell if it's got lights on top of it or not. Might be someone to come get me and assist me in turning in that illegal firearm. That would be nice. Nope. No 6 lights on top. It's not the cops. You know why they call them sex lights, right? Because when you see them blue and red flashy lights, you know somebody's getting fucked. If they don't send somebody or do something by the time I get my next disability payment on the 1st, I'm too broke to go to Rapid City now, obviously. And one of my predators that's got the cost to help to get away is now a deputy in Rapid City. That's Cody Selhorst. So I do have to be afraid of retaliation by Cody Selhorst for trying to turn him in Nebraska. And of course, for posting it on the internet, there is a definite possibility of repercussions as far as that goes. I mean, here's a law enforcement officer I helped turn away. Law enforcement officers help law enforcement officers. Here he is. He's been in a new department for a few years now. He's established a few friends within the department. If I go there and I try to turn his ass in, even if I don't try to turn his ass in, I'm sure somebody in Chapel is going to see this video, and if I can call him up and let him know. So when I get paid on the 1st, if the FBI hasn't shown up to pick me up and get that gun, I'm going to go to Rapid City and I'm going to get put in a home. I'm going to sign over guardianship papers to James Payton and what do you call that? Power of attorney. I can't take care of myself. It's not like I've been speaking some foreign alien language when I say that. I can't take care of myself. I can't defend myself. I can't, just with everything that's gone on. And anyway, good night, y'all.